In a way, we're both prisoners here. Myself by choice and you by circumstance. Son, you will be...
Padre, will you quit calling me son? My father's dead.
I know, Max. But you'll be here for some weeks. Use them profitably.
Arguing with you?
You might read. I brought you a book. It's called the Bible. Men have been reading it for many centuries.
What's it about?
Oh, everything important.
There's only one thing important to me.
Finding and killing a man, eh? Primitive, hopeless revenge.
I'll settle for that.
Why? Wherein there is another half of you waiting to be discovered. You also inherited a refined tradition of religion, philosophy, and conscience.
I don't understand them words.
The difference between right and wrong, and knowing when not to do wrong. If the civilized half of you ever wakes up, Max, and with God's help, you could become a whole man someday.
With God's help, my leg will heal. Faster than you can say amen, and I'll be out of here.
Good night.
Padre?
Come in. Come in, Max.
I'm leaving now, and I want to bring back your Bible.
You've had it a long time. Why don't you keep it? Hmm?
Well, I remember the things that matter to me. An eye for an eye.
Which way are you heading?
I'm going north.
You look well. Healthy, rested, alive, huh? Quite different from when I first found you. Sit down a moment.
Well, Padre, I want to thank you for what you did for me. And maybe someday I'll be able to pay you back for it.
Max, please, sit down a moment. I would like to show you something. Take a look at that. Surely a picture can't hurt you. That beautiful couple, that young man and woman, came all the way from an ancient European civilization to find a new and promising life in the American West. On the way, a band of Indians raided the wagons. They killed and scalped both of them after indulging in some coarse Indian pleasures.
Padre.
Two of the children were swung by the heels and had their heads crushed. The third child was saved and grew up alone, wanting only vengeance. Believe me, Max, it took more courage to refrain from the obvious temptation than to give in to it.
We're different men, Padre.
No. That was my family, Max.